for coming. LaRue. It's a movie. It's a movie that exists because of some very courageous people. There's a company called Hollywood Pictures, and brought them this script, and they put up all the money, which is astonishing. When you see the film, I think you'll understand what a beautiful thing it is that they did. So John and Wes and Gina Pianabianco, and not only did they put up the money, but they didn't exert any sort of will over it. They let me do my thing, and that's an incredible thing. So, although Gina always had very insightful notes, and then the producers that made that happen, Sarah Green, who unfortunately can't be here tonight, but I think she's in Serbia or something, who's one of the greatest independent film producers of all time, and Carl Hartman, who is here tonight, from Big Indie Pictures. They took such good care of us, of me, and Carl, thank you so much for all your insights, particularly in the post process. You made this a much stronger film than would have been otherwise. My cast is here. I'm not going to drag them up here. They'll come up afterwards. They can stand if they want, or they can sit down, whatever they want to do. But Allison Pill's here tonight, and I'm very excited because it's the first time she's seen the movie. And Paul Sparks is here. He's like my brother, my soul brother. He was actually, when I was reading the script, the first thing I thought about regarding casting was Paul Sparks has to play Steve. So very happy that happened. And I believe, I don't want to embarrass myself, but I believe the only other member of the cast who's here tonight is the indomitable Judy Greer. Who has given us quite a gift with this performance. Quite a gift for all mankind. I hope they appreciate it and they get to see it. I also have the composer for the score, Jonathan Mastro's here tonight. Jonathan worked wonders, considering that when we were making the budget for the film, I told Sarah and Carl I wasn't going to have a score, so there wasn't actually a line item in the budget for a score. And then when I was watching it in post, I said, well, maybe a score. I said, well, there's no money for a score. I said, well, let me call Jonathan. But not only did he do it for peanuts, but he made some of the most original, distinctive film music I've ever heard. So thank you for that. My editor's here, Mike Selman. Saint of a human being. I'm pretty OCD when it comes to editing. And the amount of conversations we had about, take 3 frames off. All right, put 2 frames back on. All right, take that last frame off. It was weeks and weeks and months in a dark room. But he was so kind and so intelligent and loved the movie so much. And I want to work with him if I ever do this again. He's the only one I want to do it with. I don't think, to my knowledge, there's anyone else here. I would like to acknowledge my DP, Andrew Wheeler, who did a phenomenal job. All the designers, Chad Keys, my production designer, Alexis Forte, the costume designer. It's a very distinctive looking movie, thanks to them. So anyway, that's all I got to say right now. But we'll talk afterwards. Thanks for coming.